common thing that happens, going to be a little different. This is going to be a hip throw, right? You know, like when you go for your blue belts and you go for your purple belts, they probably make it when you go for the brown belt, the old Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Mike throws a punch, I block, I come here, I make my hip throw, right? We're going to do a competition application of that. And this is going to be when Mike's gi is out. Okay, so this happens a lot, right? When I used to do judo, I used to hate when the gi came out. I was like, right? It would I don't know, I didn't like it. I hated when my gi would come out too. I liked everything, I'd always be looking to, tie everything back up, but, sometimes they don't do that. So, when I'm here, I'm gonna grab the bottom of his gi. So I'm not gonna grab it up here. I'm gonna grab it down there, and I'm gonna pull it tight, okay? So from here, what I'm gonna do is I'll pull him forward, and I'm gonna attack like I'm gonna do a single on this leg, but I don't want the single, all right? I'm gonna come into, in wrestling we call it a seat belt. So I'll get Mike to step forward and I'll attack this leg, hoping that he pulls it back, and then I come here. So I have my head is into, in wrestling we call it in the pocket, right? And this hand is across. If his belt, if I can grab his belt, I'll grab it, even if I grab it through his gi, right there, okay? Or I just grab right there, okay? So, one more time, his gi's out, I'm gonna grab it, I attack this leg, he pulls it back, and I come right into my seatbelt. Okay, this is a seatbelt, this is an underhook. Underhook is shallow, seatbelt is deep, okay? So once I get here, my head's gonna be pushing Mike's head, and I'm gonna be pulling on this part of his gi. All right? Transformers, right? And then I'm gonna step over, I'm gonna step in front of him, and I'm gonna make my hip throw. So for you guys, this is where it's gonna get tricky, is that depending on your height, it's gonna depend how you enter your hips. So if I'm shorter, okay, I'm gonna do an ogoshi. Ogoshi, I'm gonna hop in and my legs are low. And I make the throw, okay? So I'm here, and I hop 1, 1, 2, and I kind of get low here. Okay. If you're like me and you're a little taller, you have a couple options. I typically will do the only one of these that I've ever thrown in a competition is a surigoshi. And surigoshi is I'm going to come in kind of straight up. The throw. So I got it. I'll come in and bend, but then I straighten my legs to make the throw. Okay? Or I can make what's called an ukigoshi, come in like this. So here, that's hard. That's hard to do. That was Kano Sensei's favorite throw. So here, I'm across, I'm pulling his lapel, using it to drag, step in front, and I make my hip throw, all right? So, ideally, what I do is I attack his leg, and when his leg comes out is when I come in for the hip throw. So I'll get it forward, I attack, and I make the hip throw. So, we're in here, I grab it, I attack his leg, it comes out, and I come in, I make the hip throw. Okay, so how your height is going to determine how you come in. Shorter guys, here, bend. Okay, taller guys, bend, and then hips. Okay, so it's almost like you're lifting like this, okay? Any questions? Okay, give it a shot. Thank you. If I get this, right, he might know that, oh man, he's gonna hip throw me, right? So what Nima might do is he's gonna turn he's not gonna let me get through, right? So if he's not letting me get through, what I'm gonna do is step this in deep, and I'm just gonna take him backwards. Okay, cut him back over that leg. Okay, so I'm in here, and he's not letting me get in, right? I'm just gonna step this in deep and bring him over my knee. Nice, real simple little takedown. It's like called a cutback.